The T28 Concept is an American Tier 7 premium tank destroyer. The development of this heavy breakthrough tank began in the September of 1943. It was planned to utilize certain components of the M6 tank, as well as the electromechanical transmission and 100mm T5 gun, mounted in a turret of limited traverse with 203mm of armor protection. The vehicle was intended to assault the fortifications of the German Siegfried Line, known as the West Wall to the Germans. The U.S. land forces rejected the project during the design phase. The vehicle was later modified into the T25 heavy breakthrough tank. The T28 Concept is available as a reward for completing the second set of personal missions, but let's see how it fares in some gameplay. Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. As you can see, today we'll be driving the T28 Concept or the T28 AT, whatever you like to call it. And driving the T28 is MrZorke. He is driving on the map Kharkov, and well, he's going to show me why am I making a mistake not to drive this tank destroyer, as it is a really nice beast when you get to tier 7s, maybe even when you get to tier 8. So immediately he saw that he has the opportunity here to drive his tank destroyer really aggressively. He can do that because you get 200mm of penetration at the front, 100 at the side, 50 at the rear. So you get about, well, maybe a couple of tanks that can penetrate you in tier 7. And that's it. You stand in front of the T29, you put a shot in the lower plate, the T29 fires, he bounces, and yeah, that's what you can expect when driving the tier 7 like this one. So, well, what else do we have to mention when we are driving this tank destroyer? The gun is pretty nice. You get 181mm of penetration. The traverse on the gun is pretty nice, as you can see. You can basically shoot around corners, angle your tank and shoot. That is something that most of the tank destroyers cannot do, but you can do that in this tank destroyer. So MrZorke, as I said, he's playing very aggressively. He pushed on that T29. The T29 had no chance here and he had to escape. Now he puts a shot in the Rudy, finishes off. Unfortunately, he didn't finish off the Rudy. He set him on fire. The tank next to him, it is the KV3, finishes him off and gets the kill. Another kill steal by the KV3, but it really doesn't matter. We are seeing the basics of this tank, that is excellent armor and with a not that much good mobility, but you get there eventually if you drive your tank forward, use the armor and just point and shoot. So the game is going very well. He had a crucial gameplay here to push with his tank destroyer, use the armor, use the gun as much as he can, push on the heavy tanks and the tank destroyers on this position and finish them off. Now you can see that the enemies have taken the 0 and 9 line, and MrZorke decides to go back. He decides to go back because he doesn't really want to let anything go to chance, and waiting for the KV85. And I really don't know how this one didn't go in. So accuracy on the gun 0.4, as I said, penetration 181, and yeah, decent gun, but it is going to lack when you get to tier 9 and tier 8. You are going to maybe have to fire a couple of premium shells, which are, I believe, 224mm of penetration, something like that. So that's what you can expect. Now 2 nice shots here on the KV85, finishes him off, and now goes for the side of the rest of the tanks that are here. So yeah, this is what you can expect. If you finish your missions, this is the tank that you are going to get, and this is basically how you should drive it. So as you can see, a lot of tanks firing at him. The T12 was shooting from behind. The VK3601H shot the gun, really didn't have any chance to penetrate. The SU shot the tracks, and yeah, really beast with the armor. That's a GG, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. As we can see, we had a really nice game, short but straight to the point, with a lot of medals like Shellproof, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Cool-Headed for bouncing 10 shots, High Caliber, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet we can see that he finished first with nearly 1300 experience, 3 kills and over 3700 damage. On the detailed report we can see that he fired 15 shots, of which 15 hit the target and 13 penetrated. He was also able to bounce 1845 damage with the 10 shells that hit the tank. And with the standard account he got only 20,000 credits. So what we saw in this gameplay is the reward tank, the HTC T28, and basically what you can expect when you finish off the personal mission is that you have the main characteristics of this tank is the armor and the good gun arc. So you play it like a heavy assault tank, and really that will allow you to do much damage and bounce a lot of shots like MrZorke did in this replay. Even though this is a premium tank, you only get the crew training, you don't get the premium matchmaking or the credits, but still it is good for training your crew if you have the American tank destroyer crew. And the best of all, it can be really fun when you drive it into tier 7 as we saw in this replay. As always guys, if you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, you can leave a dislike. If you have any comments on the tank destroyer, you can leave it in the comment section down below, or ask any questions if you want to know more. If you don't know what to watch next, you can watch the previous video with the Panzer 58 mods, another premium German tank. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you can do it now. I hope you guys like this one, and I'll see you in the next one.